Once your company has made the commitment to reduce its transport carbon footprint, the next step is obvious. Start taking action. Unfortunately, everyone from sustainability officers to supply chain leaders are learning that the road to a more sustainable future isn't as smooth as it appears. In fact, there are real roadblocks to hitting transport emission targets. Not knowing how much carbon each and every one of your carriers is really emitting. Not knowing which levers will have the biggest impact on carbon emissions. And not having the ability to balance cost, service, and emission trade-offs when making a decision. Because these roadblocks aren't going to just remove themselves, we had to step in. It's called GreenSight. As the first solution of its kind, the GreenSight dashboard empowers companies to take the practical actions that reduce emissions, starting today. To demonstrate what it does, let's look at how one company might use GreenSight. Imagine you're a transport manager who's been given an ambitious emission target. Where do you start? GreenSight allows you to easily see where the emissions are, identifying the highest emitting facilities, shipping lanes, or vendors, all using real fuel data. With a few clicks, key levers are recommended based on the potential decarb impact, CO2 abatement cost, and operational impacts. And this is all driven by the most powerful transport and fuel dataset ever assembled. For example, with the modal shift lever, you can see how your rail usage compares to industry peers and best in class. And you can play out different scenarios to make data-informed decisions. Then, with one click, you can create a project to share with stakeholders, track progress, or even turn it into a new RFP in your procurement software. In other words, you can start taking real action. Of course, GreenSight isn't just for transport leaders. Imagine you're a director in sustainability. Because the data is in one place, you no longer need to piece everything together or rely on averages of averages. This means accurate, audit-ready reports have never been easier. And this takes us back to your ambitious commitment. Instead of waiting a year to know how you're doing, anyone can now track progress at any time. And instead of just measuring your emissions targets, you're now managing them. In short, thanks to this first-of-its-kind solution, you're on track to meet decarbonization commitments across your entire transport footprint. Ready to deliver on your promise of a more sustainable future? Learn more about GreenSight.